Listen closely now. This is not just a message for you. It is about you. Yes, you. The one reading these words right now. You are not outside this story, you are in the center of it. You were never on the sidelines. From the moment you were born, heaven marked you for something greater, something the enemy feared and the angels rejoiced over. That feeling you've carried all your life, that sense that there was something more, that you were born for a reason you couldn't quite name, you weren't wrong. This moment right now isn't random, it isn't by chance. You didn't stumble onto this message. You were guided to it. Your name was whispered into the air of heaven, and heaven responded with this moment of divine interruption. You are not just receiving a sign, you are the sign. You are the living confirmation that what God started, He will finish. Do you remember the night you almost gave up? The night you looked at the ceiling and said, God, if you're real, please do something. I was there. I heard every word you didn't say. I caught the tears you wiped away quickly. I marked the ache in your chest, the way your soul sagged under the weight of silent pain. I didn't answer immediately because the answer wasn't just about relief, it was about redemption. What's coming now isn't a bandage, it's a door. A divine turning point. And child, no, you haven't missed your moment. You've been prepared for it. The wilderness was not punishment, it was preparation. I was sharpening your discernment, stretching your faith, and anchoring your roots. Now the time has come. I know you're scared to believe again. I know trust feels dangerous after so many disappointments. But I'm not asking you to trust people, I'm asking you to trust me. You've been protecting your heart for so long, building walls instead of altars. But what I'm sending you won't hurt you, it will heal you. The person coming into your life is carrying something sacred. They have a key. Not to rescue you, but to unlock something I placed in you long ago. They may not even understand the full reason they feel drawn to you again, or why their spirit feels restless tonight, but I do. I have stirred their heart for your sake. Expect a message. A thought, a memory, a reconnection. You'll recognize it by the way your spirit responds. It might come suddenly, quietly, even awkwardly, but it will be me. Tonight, as you move about your space, you'll notice a shift in the atmosphere. The silence will feel thick, almost electric. Don't be afraid. That's my presence settling over you. That's the veil thinning. You may feel a chill, hear a whisper, sense a sudden pull to check your phone, look outside, or pray. Obey the nudge. It's not your imagination, it's divine alignment in motion. Your heart might be racing right now as you read this. That's not adrenaline. That's recognition. Your soul remembers what your mind is only just beginning to accept. This is real. This is holy. You are not crazy. You are being activated. This moment is your confirmation that everything is converging for your good. Not because you've been perfect, but because you've been chosen. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to earn it. Just stay present. Stay open. Heaven is not waiting on your perfection, it's waiting on your surrender. And I promise you this, what's about to arrive will not only restore what was lost, it will make the pain worth it. You are not returning to what was. You are being ushered into what was promised. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are right on time, and this moment was always meant to find you. You need to know what's been happening behind the scenes, not in your job, not in your relationships, not even in your finances, but in the realm where your eyes cannot see, the realm where angels move and destinies are formed. While you've been wrestling in the natural, I've been fighting for you in the spirit. And not a soft battle, no, this has been a war. A war over your peace, over your calling, over your voice. There were moments you felt tired for no reason, emotionally drained by battles you couldn't even name. You thought you were lazy. You thought you were broken. But in truth, you've been under siege, and your soul knew it even when your mind didn't. The weariness you've been feeling wasn't weakness, it was resistance. Resistance from the enemy, who saw the alignment forming around you. Resistance from darkness, because light is being called forth from your life. Even as you read this, the battle is raging, but something shifted just now, and I need you to hear this clearly: you are winning. Not because of your strength, but because of mine. Archangel Michael has stood in the gateway of your house for days, defending the promise I placed over your life. He's wielding a sword of flame that divides every lie from the truth, every delay from your destiny, every scheme from your assignment. You may not see him, but the enemy does. That's why things have felt strangely intense lately. You've been walking through triggers and old patterns as if something is trying to pull you backward. It is. But it's too late now. The order from heaven has already been released. You are moving forward. The thing that was delayed is being delivered. What was blocked is being unsealed. I held it back not to punish you, but to preserve you, because what you asked for wouldn't have survived the version of you that hadn't healed. But now, you're ready in ways you don't even realize. You've been stretched, stripped, refined. And the fire that once threatened to destroy you has actually prepared you to carry the weight of glory that's on the way. I know you're still scared. That's okay. Courage doesn't mean you're not afraid, it means you show up anyway. And you have. Time and time again. You've shown up when others disappeared. You've prayed when your mouth could barely form the words. You've kept walking when your legs were trembling. And heaven saw it. Every unseen step of obedience was recorded, every silent sacrifice witnessed. This is your harvest season. No, it may not all look how you expected, but it will be holy. There is a wave about to hit your life, not to drown you, but to cleanse you. To push you out of the shallow and into the deep, where your real calling waits. I need you to let go now, not of hope, but of control. You've carried too much, held too many things in tension, and I'm asking you to release them now. Speak it aloud if you must. I surrender this to you, God. Because when you let go, I move faster. When you stop striving, I start shifting. When you trust me with the unseen, I release what's been hidden. And child, something has been hidden. A miracle. A person. A restoration. A reunion. A provision. It's been waiting, not behind a wall, but behind a word, and that word is now being released. The command has been spoken in the courts of heaven, set it loose. And what follows will not be small. It will not be subtle. Even if it comes wrapped in simplicity, a phone call, an apology, an invitation, it will carry the weight of something eternal. The ripple effect of this next moment will be felt for years. You'll look back on this night, this very message, and say, that was the moment everything turned. Not because of hype. Not because of emotion. But because it was divine timing. And nothing can stop what I've started now. You don't have to chase it. Just remain in alignment. Keep your spirit open. Keep your heart tender. Stay humble, stay expectant. You're not waiting anymore. You're stepping in. And the heavens are already rejoicing, because the battle is won, and the release is here. Something is already in motion, and I need you to understand this with every part of your being. What's coming is not coming to you, it's coming through you. You are the vessel. You are the gate. You are the open door I have chosen to pour this next season through. It's not just a blessing, it's a birthing. And what is being birthed through you now will touch others, even generations after you. Don't underestimate what's happening in the stillness of your home right now. While you think nothing has changed yet, the entire spiritual atmosphere around your house has shifted. The angelic assignments have increased. The pressure you felt wasn't punishment, it was the stretching of a spiritual womb. A push before the promise breaks through. Do you feel it yet? The way everything seems to be vibrating slightly under the surface? That restlessness? That breathlessness? That's labor, child. That's spiritual transition. You are crossing into something you haven't seen before. And I, the Lord your God, am walking you into it myself. I am not sending you alone. I go before you. I surround you. I carry you when your strength starts to fade. And here's something I want you to know that few ever hear clearly: the pain was the proof. The resistance wasn't random. The pressure came because what I put in you began to crown in the spirit. And just like a mother nearing the birth of her child, the enemy wanted to convince you that pain meant it was ending, when really, it meant it was beginning. The tears you cried this past week? That wasn't depression, that was transition. That strange sense of waiting, like something was about to happen, even though you couldn't name it? That was prophetic tension. Your spirit has been tracking a move that your mind couldn't interpret yet. But now, the moment is here, and I need you to stay sensitive. You will feel the pull to isolate, to doubt again, to shrink. That's the last wave of resistance before the release. Don't give it power. When you feel it, speak to it. This pain is proof I'm close. Because you are. Very close. Within hours, yes, hours, there will be a shift, and though it may come in a small sign, you will feel the weight of it. A message, a name, a dream, a change in your atmosphere, and when it comes, pause and acknowledge it. Speak out loud if you must, I see it, Lord. I receive it. For your words will open more than you know. This is a sacred hour. Do not let doubt speak louder than the truth I've placed in your heart. I am not asking for perfection, only permission, permission to move as I see fit. Your obedience is the oil that keeps your lamp burning while others fall asleep in the night. And when my spirit moves, it always finds light. You've kept your light burning, even through the storm. You've stayed faithful when it would have been easier to walk away. You've continued praying when heaven seemed silent. You've stayed kind when the world was cruel. And I have seen it all. The seeds are about to break the soil. And you will not just survive this next season, you will flourish in it. What's coming is not a test, but a testimony. Not a trial, but a triumph. Not a delay, but a delivery. You are about to recognize the sound of your own destiny knocking on the door. It may sound like a phone ring, a message ping, a name you haven't heard in a while, a moment of undeniable clarity. But you will know, because it will pierce through the fog and make your spirit stand up inside you. That's how I work. I don't just send confirmation, I send awakening. And this, beloved child, is your awakening moment. You have been in a divine cocoon, but the wings are forming now. And the struggle to emerge is what gives those wings the strength to fly. Do not curse the process that taught you to trust me. You are not being tested anymore. You are being launched. The heavens are watching, the angels are singing, and I am smiling, because you didn't give up, and now it begins. Now hear me, beloved child, everything has led to this moment. Not just this message, but every breath you've taken, every midnight prayer, every whisper of hope when the world told you to give up. This is not the end of a chapter. It is the unveiling of the story heaven has been writing in the background all along. And you are the turning point. What happens from here will look like favor to the world, but in truth, it's fulfillment. Not sudden, not random, but right on time. Even the pain has been prophetic. You didn't know that every betrayal was positioning. Every delay was preservation. Every tear was watering the roots of a harvest you could not yet see. But now the roots are breaking through. Now the angels assigned to you are rejoicing, not just because you endured, but because you chose to believe again, when you had every reason not to. You chose to hope again, to reach out your hand when you didn't know what would be there to hold it. And heaven has responded. The scroll has been unsealed. The records of your prayers have been activated. And this moment has opened a divine chain of events that nothing, not hell, not man, not fear, can stop. From here, you will notice strange alignments. People remembering your name. Doors opening with no explanation. Unusual peace in places you used to feel anxious. Dreams will return, even visions. You may even hear things in the spirit, soft whispers that sound like memory but feel like prophecy. That's not imagination. That's your spirit finally catching up to the future that's been waiting for you. This is how heaven moves, quietly, but unmistakably. Let yourself feel the shift. Let yourself believe, even if it feels dangerous. You are safe here. You are not walking into the unknown, you are walking into what was always yours. That thing you lost? I'm restoring it. That prayer you thought I forgot? I've been holding it close to my chest, waiting for the day your heart was strong enough to carry its answer. And that person who's been circling your spirit lately, they are not just a memory. They are part of the restoration. Yes, I am repairing things. But not like before. I'm doing something new. You will not go back to the old version of life. You are stepping into a place where peace flows like a current, where clarity meets you when you wake, where favor surrounds you without you striving for it. This is what it looks like when heaven opens a window in your home. Not a window of glass, but a spiritual aperture, where light breaks through what once felt dark, and the impossible becomes natural. Listen carefully tonight. The house will feel different. The air will hum. A sound, a whisper, a sense that someone is with you. That's my presence. And yes, Archangel Michael is still here. Sword drawn. Flame burning. Guarding what has just entered your life. From this point forward, there is no going back. The spiritual shift is permanent. You may still have battles, but your position has changed. You're no longer the one being attacked, you are the one walking in authority. Speak with boldness. Declare out loud what you believe. Create space in your home for what I've promised. Make room physically if you must, because miracles need space to land. You are the evidence that heaven still moves, that prophecy still lives, that angels still whisper. You are not a follower of this message, you are a carrier of it. And what begins in your home tonight will ripple into the lives of others, drawing them into the light, waking them from fear, calling them into destiny. It all begins here. It begins now. You don't need to be perfect, just willing. You don't need to have the answers, just the faith to say yes. And child, you just said yes by staying with me through every word. Now, watch. Listen. Be still. And know, I am God, and I am with you. Always.